Good morning, students. A very warm welcome to all of you. Let us start Module 4. Module 4 is having 3 lessons in that. First lesson is cost concepts. There are various concepts that we are going to discuss in this topic. So, this is only in one part. So, let us start the various cost concepts. There are various concepts of cost. A firm may use different concepts depending upon a particular situation and the type of business decision to be made. Number 1, money cost, implicit and explicit. Implicit cost, in short, IC, are due to the factors which the entrepreneur himself owns and employs in the firm. The implicit cost are opportunity cost of the factors owned and used by the entrepreneur. Since direct cash payment are not made for them, these costs are also called implicit cost or indirect cost. So implicit cost is equal to imputed cost of resources owned by the entrepreneur is equal to opportunity cost of resources owned by the entrepreneur, that is implicit cost or indirect cost, where he employs his own resources. Explicit cost, EC, are the contractual cash payment made by the firm for purchasing or hiring various factors. In other words, explicit cost refer to the actual expenditure of the firm to hire, rent or purchase inputs it requires in the production. They include wages and salaries, payments for raw materials, power light, fuel, advertisement, transportation and taxes. Explicit money cost are the accounting cost because the accountant takes into account only the charges and payments made by the firm. So, explicit cost is equal to expenditure on hiring or purchasing inputs is equal to out of pocket cost is equal to direct cost. There is a difference between implicit cost and explicit cost. Next cost, accounting cost and economic cost. Accounting cost refers only to the firm's actual expenditures or explicit cost. Accounting costs are important for financial reporting by the firm and for its tax purposes. An economist include both implicit and explicit cost in the cost of production. Therefore, economic cost equals to explicit cost plus implicit cost. Accounting cost is equal to explicit cost. Economic cost is equal to implicit cost plus explicit cost. Accounting profit is equal to total revenue minus explicit cost. Economic profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost, that is implicit cost and explicit cost. Next, social and private cost. Private costs are those that occur directly to the individuals or private firms engaged in the relevant activity. On the other hand, social and external costs are passed on to the person not involved in the activity in any direct way. They are passed on to the society at large. Social cost may be in the form of externalities. They occur they occur to the public who are not associated with the project in the form of negative externalities like air and water pollution and other harmful effects or problems for the society. Private cost, that is total cost incurred by private firms. Social cost is borne by the society in the form of air, water pollution and other problems. Next, historical cost and replacement cost. The historical cost of an asset refers to the actual cost incurred when the asset was purchased. Replacement cost refers to the cost which must be incurred when the same asset has to be replaced after some years. These two concepts differ due to variations in price over period. Since the prices have a tendency to rise, the replacement cost is likely to be higher than the historical cost. The management should be concerned with the replacement cost of the asset. They will have to make appropriate provisions so that they are able to replace the asset at the required time. Provision for replacement is made through depreciation fund. So historical cost is original cost to establish the business. Replacement cost is incurred to replace the business asset. Historical cost is equal to replacement cost if the prices do not change. Next, sunk cost and incremental cost. It is the cost that a firm must incur to enter in the market but cannot recover if the firm subsequently decides to exit. Sunk cost is equal to cost that cannot be recovered. So cost on assets which have no resale value. Incremental cost is a broader concept and it refers to a change in total cost from implementing a particular management decision, such as the introduction of a new product line or the undertaking of new advertisement campaign. In other words, incremental cost refers to the additional total cost associated with the additional batch of output. Marginal cost is equal to cost to produce an additional unit. Incremental cost is the cost to produce additional batch of the output. Next, fixed, variable and total cost. Fixed costs are those which are independent of output. They must be paid even if the firm produces no output. They will not change even output changes. They remain fixed whether the output is large or small. Fixed costs are also called overhead cost or supplementary cost. So fixed cost is equal to overhead cost or supplementary cost. Next, variable cost. Variable costs are those which are incurred on the employment of variable factors of production. They vary with the level of output. They increase with the rise in the output and decrease with the fall in the output. They include payments for wages, raw material, fuel, power, transport, etc. Now, what is total cost? Total cost of the firm is a function of output. It will increase with the increase in the output. That is, it varies directly with the output. In symbols, it can be written as TC is equal to function of Q. Since the output is produced by fixed and variable factors, the total cost can be divided into two components: total cost, total fixed cost and total variable cost. So total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Total average and marginal cost. Total cost is the sum of money spent to produce goods and services. It is a function of output and varies directly with output. It can be expressed as TC is equal to function of Q. Average total cost, ATC, is the total cost divided by the number of units produced, where Q represents the number of units of output produce. Since the total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost, the average total cost is also the sum of average fixed cost and average variable cost. So ATC is equal to AFC plus AVC. Then average fixed cost we can get by dividing the total fixed cost by output, that is AFC. Average variable cost is equal to TVC, that is total variable cost divided by quantity or output. Marginal cost MC is TCM minus TCN minus 1. These are the various concepts of cost that you have to understand. These are the technical terminology and you have to buy it the way they are there. The definitions, the explanation, whatever is given in this, you have to give in the same way. So the students, the question can be explain the various cost, or specifically any of the cost or 4 or 5 cost can be asked in the examination. But you have to see, you have to give all the cost in a proper way. Thank you very much. Here the topic is over.